Oh, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the Sharp Side. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Quick recap of yesterday: 7-0 on our straight bets. We did lose a 0.1 lotto parlay. Outside of that, though, we got the Mets nerfy no runs in the first inning. Kelsey Mitchell over 16.5 points. She finished with 24. Ariel Atkins under 16.5 points. She finished with 12. Orike Ogunbowale over 22.5. If you had to play 23.5 at another book, you would have lost by the hook. But the over 22.5 at Rivers did cash. That's what I released it at. And she finished with 23. Alicia Gray under 17.5 points. She finished with 8. Alec Marsh over 15.5 outs. He finished with 17. And then Kennedy Carter over 15.5 points. I believe she finished with 18. It was green regardless. She had 15 in the first half alone. We went into the second half only needing a point. So that wraps up yesterday, 7-0. Struggled in the past week. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to run from it. 23-24 record. And that's after yesterday's big bounce back. But I am expecting regression to continue to go our way. Look, we had a crazy run, won 14 out of 15, I believe, in the nerfy department. So you had to expect a little bit of regression. I think we've worked our way through that and hopefully continue to climb. If we zoom out and look at the last 30 days, we're up over 37.5 units. $100 bettors up over $3,700. $1,000 bettors. Sorry, beard hair. $1,000 bettors are up over $37,000 this month. Now, granted, you'd need to be a degen to be able to get down 1,000 on nerfies, but I know there's people out there that can. Overall, 115 and 74 this month, and if you needed that kind of simplified, we're at 61% with a 17% return on investment. I mean, you can't ask for more. Let's go ahead and get into the day. I didn't love the MLB card, and the WNBA is taking, I believe, a 3-day break. I don't think they play again until Thursday or Friday. That being said, with the MLB, I do have 2 nerfies plus 2 nerfy leans. They're just a little too expensive for me, and I also have 3 props I'm going to go ahead and drop. First play today is going to be Cleveland at Baltimore. No runs in the first inning. I'm taking that to win a half a unit. Next play is going to be Tanner Houck under 18.5 outs. I do think he's going to finish right around 18, but I don't think he's pitching into the 7th inning. Played that at minus 122 at Bet Rivers. I've also got the Atlanta St. Louis, no runs in the first inning. Atlanta's throwing a rookie. He's 4-0 this year to the nerfy, but rookies have burned us so many times. And St. Louis has been playing better, especially offensively. So limiting that to a half a unit bet as well. Michael Lorenzen over 16.5 outs. This one I do think became more popular throughout the day. I've seen a couple of other large handicappers on this line, so it may have even moved since I released it, but it is a public play. Last but not least, I think I'm the only person in the world probably on this, but I'm fine with that. Patrick Corbin over 15.5 outs. I played this minus 114 at FanDuel to win 1 unit. If I had to give you one play, far and away my favorite play, it's going to be Michael Lorenzen. Actually, shout out to admin in my Discord asked me to look into that this morning and really like that play. Out of the 2 nerfies, St. Louis is the one I like more. Listen, the whole thing with the Cleveland nerfie is they're also throwing a rookie, Povich. Sorry if I'm butchering his name, but so there's that as well. If I had to pick one play overall, it's going to be Lorenzen over 16.5 outs. The 2 leans I have, let me go ahead and throw those out there. Dodgers, Chicago White Sox nerfy. Garrett Crochet, baller. The only time I think I'd really back the White Sox versus the Rogers would be in this matchup. But if we look at my model data, which this is available on Twitter or in the Discord does get it first, but I normally eventually get it out to the Twitter at least. Tanner Bibby 12-3, but Povich 2-1. Cleveland's only scored in 73. Baltimore scoring in 76. Where if we look at the St. Louis game, Atlanta's scoring in about 70%. It's close. If you want to look into this deeper, go back into my Twitter. You can find the model projections. But if I had to lean one way on a nerfy, it probably would be St. Louis. And then my leans, Chicago White Sox. That's what I was looking up. I think the White Sox are scoring are allowing runs. No, they're defensively they're good, but the Dodgers are one of the highest scoring first inning runs teams in the league. over 30%, almost at 37%. Still like it, though. Just a lean, not a full play for me with the White Sox. And then the other lean I have, it's San Francisco. So they're throwing their bullpen today. Eric Miller, I believe, is the pitcher's name. He's thrown 5 first innings this season. He's only allowed to run in 1 of them. But I believe he's a rookie. And the price got away from me here. What's this guy's name? Something Wheeler, is it? Miller, Eric Miller. Yeah, born in 98. Career regular season, he's 2-2. Yeah, this is a first year. He's 26 years old, but his first year in the big leagues. 4.11 ERA. He's thrown 35 pitches, and a lot of times he's only throwing 1 inning. So he'll probably only throw 1 inning today. I think I've seen a couple of his starts. He threw for like an inning and a third, but that's about it. So you probably only see him 1 inning, which would be a good sign. You know he's going to go full off the rip, and he's used to coming in during a game. So it's not like he's a regular starter that needs to get into his rhythm. Like as soon as he goes, he goes. But the price got away from me. I think the best price I saw, we're looking at 135 at ESPN Bet, 139 at Bet Rivers. The price was a little too much for me. I almost released it. I've been losing parlays recently. Parlays have been getting to me. But we actually had a full fade yesterday on a parlay. No, one I think 1 bet cash, but still, it was terrible. If you wanted to parlay the Sox Nerfy and the Cubs Nerfy, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I don't love it, but I'm not against it. Is there a way I can pull up my data here? I don't think so. Not easily. I'll try to set it up for tomorrow where I can add. Actually, wait. I might be able to pull it up. I could just do the background, I think. All right. No, I'll have it set up for tomorrow. I'll be able to pull up the Nerfy cheat sheet and maybe even the pitcher projections piece, and we'll be able to go over it. I do expect this to continue to be about a 10-minute show. I know we were doing half-hour and hour shows in the NBA, but NBA was different, betting a lot more props in the NBA and diving into full game totals and sides and all that. I'll do that again for the NFL, but through the MLB season, short and sweet, 10 minutes. If there's WNBA, maybe we'll call it 20. 20 is probably a long episode from here on out. Preliminary plan is Monday to Friday for this. I know we used to do noon. I think I'm going to push it to 3 p.m. I don't think I'm going to get as much engagement, so I'm not forced to do it as early. There's not too many baseball games we'll miss with that, and I think it adds even more value to the Discord while still being able to get it to most of y'all for free that do not want to sign up. And that's on you. I mean, 35 units this month. You should, but if you can't afford it, understand. That's it. I am going to leave you with this. Use code WNBA. This is only going to be up for about another 24 hours. And I have it set up for those of you that are really tuned in and tapped in and watching these things. You should be able to add it to your next month if you're a paying subscriber even. I tried to set that up that way at least. So if it's not set up that way, I will go and adjust that. Again, promo code WNBA, wap.com/profitprops. Hope to see y'all in there. 35 units this month. If you're not there, you're just wasting money. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Best of luck today.